ACAS carried out some interesting research about social media and really focused on the positive aspect of it and employers who use it in a positive way. So Pets at Home, they allow employees to access social media and have reported that it works quite well. So does anyone have a particular policy? Does anyone here completely ban the use of social media? No? Does anyone encourage it? Well, we know you would. Okay.
Sorry.
No,
Does anyone feel a bit frightened about people using social media in the workplace? A bit apprehensive about it?
I think you can't control what people say, so there is a certain amount of fear.
I think in terms of, it also varies for role, doesn't it? Because if you're in, I would say, if you're on a call centre type of setup, it's very difficult. If it's a very busy call centre that's being tightly managed, to spend a lot of time on social media, and it would be obviously frowned on. Whereas if you've got the more open type of working environment, I would imagine it's probably less impactful.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think also, it wasn't that long ago that we all used to think, well, we can just control it, we can just tell people they can't go on during working hours on their computer. Well, they wouldn't even think about doing it on their computer at work now. It's just on a phone. So it's sort of taken another step out of your control. Not long ago when I was at Outset, policies used to say you could not access it from your workplace. Well, you almost don't even need to bother putting that in a policy now because they're not going to.
So I'm assuming Pets at Home and G4S mean they're allowed to use it on your PC, because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. I mean, G4S actively encourages employees to use social media, and I think a lot of bigger employers do. I mean, you'd expect the social media ones to. Google, I mean, they're massively into their social media, and employees are really actively encouraged. But yeah, I would think so. But like Fiona's saying, I think it doesn't really matter, even if you said, well, you can't use company equipment. Everyone's got a smartphone or iPad, whatever. I think, but like you're saying, in some environments, I mean, for example, retail environments, a lot of retailers, if you're working in a shop, for example, you're probably not permitted to have your phone on you. And a lot of time, that's why you have to keep your phone in the staff room. So those employees wouldn't even get a chance during actual working hours.
Actually, funny enough on that, I've noticed increasingly in shops recently, when you go in, that if they haven't got the stock, someone will whip out a phone and say, actually, I've just checked, you can get it online. And so either they've got store iPads, or they'll even go on their own phone and check that. So if you look in history, the prohibition has rarely been an effective solution. Like the US and alcohol was the prime example.
Yeah. I think a lot of shops use iPads now, but I don't know what you think, but if you went into a shop and the assistants were using their phones, but personal phones, I'm not sure what kind of impression that would give you as a customer. I don't think retailers would be happy about that. I think they do use iPads, but store ones.
It's quite interesting, isn't it, shops?
Yeah,
I've been into a few shops recently where they've said, would you like me to email your receipt to you?
Yeah.
And then they've got my email address, then I'm being inundated. But when they just say, do you want, you think, oh, okay. And then you realise where that's going.
Yeah, it's going
and then you start being attacked.
So that's really annoying, isn't it? Actually?
It really
I thought
is.
I would get a paper receipt, I'm just getting emailed an e-one.
Yeah.
But they're just using it to basically pack my data.
Build up their followers and
marketing, yeah.
I think there's a sort of transition happening, isn't there, in the sense that employers now see social media and see the access to a handheld device as being an asset for your employer. So that they actually can, as you said, they can help answer questions. The employer can communicate quickly with all of their employees if they've actually got it. The challenge, I think, often is if you're a customer, you're still in that, is it a work-related communication that's going on, or are they looking at what they're doing on Saturday night? And it's that classic sort of, you're not sure whether you should be tolerant of them looking at their handheld, and therefore it's bad customer service because you're not getting the eye contact? Or are they actually helping because they're getting the update on the special offer that's coming through, or what might be happening at the weekend?
Just imagine when it's all in our heads behind our eyes and you can't even tell at all. They could be looking at us and looking at their phone.
Much better than that.